agree, and I know Chris Nolan is definitely lives by the same rules of, like, everything is
Totally.
in camera, everything's practical, and I think what CGI can do, what VFX can do is, like, incredible, and as a tool
Yeah.
to complement
Yes.
work, it's amazing, but when it's relied on too heavily, there's
Yeah.
something about that, like, infinite
Yeah.
quality to, like, looking at something that's just, like, could go on forever where you I don't know, I find I get detached. I'm kinda like something in me can sense that it's not real, and so I don't really care. I don't really care if that thing explodes or that building falls down because it's not real. Like, you just know when it's not real.
Yeah, I think
Some
we do now. I think
Mm.
definitely we're kind of inured to it at this stage. On Oppenheimer, there was no set builds. It was all real locations. Every single location was the actual place. A lot of it
Oh,
was
wow.
like Oppenheimer's house, where we shot in New Mexico, was actually where he
Really?
lived. Yeah, with Kitty.
Oh,
So when
wow.
myself and Emily were filming in there,
How
it,
good's Emily? Is
she is
Emily I love
astonishing
her
in the
so
movie.
much.
I think there's just like she can do anything. Emily, it's kind of
I would watch her in anything.
um, um,
I don't need a log line. I don't need a title. If I see she's in it, I'm like, "I'm in.
she
I'm gonna love
is
it." She's so charming.
mind blowing.
Yeah. But yeah, so you shot in New Mexico. Where else?
Yeah, and I think you can feel the kind of, this sounds kind of like cliche or hokey or something, but I feel like you can feel the vibrations in the
Mm,
room. I feel like they transfer to the character. I feel like we then have an extra level of connection or respect for the environment or for the characters, particularly if they're real life characters that actually
yeah,
live there.
yeah.
So yeah, and we shot in Oppenheimer's office in Princeton, which was right next to Einstein's office in the real location. And there was many of those instances where you feel you kind of, it's goosebumps, Like I'm not a superstitious person or anything like, but
No, you feel the
you
vibes.
feel it.
Yeah,
Chris wanted that. And for
yeah.
example, the last sequence in the movie, we'll do flashbacks and forwards to it, but the whole big hearing at the end, that was in this horrible, shitty, little bureaucratic, tiny room somewhere outside of LA.